Before I start this commentary, I just want you to know, full disclaimer, this is no reflection on the U.S. military as a whole. I'm keeping the subject matter to this individual, so I don't want any personnel getting mad at me. Hey, all gravity, any day above ground live it. So you already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. That last part of my opening is going to hold significant weight today, folks. Because like I said, I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Ladies and gentlemen, I think differently than most people. I like to look behind the story. I like to look between the words. I like to look at people's facial expressions and see if they're really what they're saying verbally. Now, on the screen, you have former Naval intelligence officer and former MSNBC analyst Malcolm Nance, who has gone viral because he said he was going to leave his post at MSNBC to go fight in Ukraine against the Russians. Now, of course, I went down the timeline on Twitter and everybody was praising this man. You know, that's their opinion. That's fine. Me, I'm just going to tell y'all straight up and down, I'm still saying I'm not praying for Ukraine. This is not a black issue. This issue does not affect me and my family unless Putin decides to open up Chernobyl. But I'm doing this commentary because I want Mr. Malcolm Nance respectfully to understand that he's a willing pawn in a game between white supremacists. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to be petty for about a minute. Now, he talked to Joy Reid, Joyless Reid, on her show, and that's when he announced he was going. Then he had put up that picture that you see on the screen saying, "I'm done talking," basically meaning that he's not going to basically explain himself anymore. That's fine. That's cool. Now, I'm going to be petty, folks. Now, when I saw him say, "I'm done talking," I figured he's not going to say nothing else. He's going to go straight to Ukraine. And he's going to be on the battlefield. But then, folks, when you see this next image, he decided, I guess I have a little bit more to say, and went and talked to CNN. So that's me being petty, folks. Oh, so petty. Oh, so petty. But let's get serious here, folks. Malcolm Nance, respectfully, sir, thank you for all you've done for this country, but I want to implore to you, black man to black man, you're being used as an unknowing pawn in this war. Now, you are being used on two fronts, and I'm going to explain it. Number one, this is a feeble attempt again to get black people to care about this war. And like I stated in the beginning, we don't care about this unless Russia does something that's going to affect the entire world. At that point, we can't ignore it. But this is not our war. This is two countries that are predominantly white having a disagreement. Black people have nothing to do with this. The fact that they keep putting out stories of black people going over to Ukraine to fight to somehow goad us into putting up Twitter posts and Instagram posts and Facebook posts caring about this so everybody else can care about it and talk louder. This not going to work. Not going to work. But number two, and most importantly, sir, if something happens to you, far be it you become a prisoner of war, or you get seriously injured, or you pass away over there, Biden is going to use you as his Pearl Harbor to justify getting into this war. Because right now he can't sell bringing America into this, which is why you don't see the media really talking about it like that anymore. When this first kicked off, it was 24-hour coverage. Now you'll just get an hourly update. They know this war is what it is. It's two countries getting upset at each other and deciding to air out their differences via soldiers and heavy artillery. Now, the White House today has goaded us into being all upset that he's sending $800 million over there in weapons and money. Okay, we got a little ticked because, we're calling for reparations for black people, and we have people that are getting evicted. They're still talking about student loan debt being forgiven and other issues. But by and large, okay, if we know what Biden is, we do. We know how he's going to move. So we just say, okay, you know what? We got bigger fish to fry. Let's go fight the important wars. And this is not one of them. But if something happens to you, sir, that's their justification to say, see, this is why black people need to care. And unfortunately, you're going to be that paragon should something happen to you. And I don't want something to happen to you. If this is your decision, sir, that's fine. You're going to have to live with it. But don't expect black people to sit there and, you know what? I'm not even going to talk for black people. I'm just going to talk for me. Like I said, I hope nothing happens to you, but I just hope that if you do hear this, please note that I get that you're a soldier, and as a soldier, you are a tool for this country's protection. I get that. But this is not the right way to use a weapon. With all your experience, sir, you could have used your experience to be the spook that sat by the door. You could have went into these cities. You could have been teaching the youth how to defend themselves. You could have taught the youth how to use guns safely. You could have taught the youth how to basically learn about the environment, learn life skills. Hell, you could have taken a group of youth, take them hunting and fishing, take them to the wild, camping trips. You could even have been a recruit for the Navy. All that knowledge you're putting at risk that black people could use in the times that we live in. You're going to risk all that to go fight for a segment of people who just as quick to call you the N-word than look at you. I don't think that's a virtuous way of using your talent in your life. But again, this is just Kid Gravity with an opinion. So again, I hope you stay safe, and I hope you come back here the way you left. And I'm going to end the commentary on that. I want to thank everyone for listening. Again, you know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right. Share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Take care. Stay safe. I'm out.